Xenobiologist Dr. Kethmore had catalogued over 10,000 species across the galaxy, but the pattern that emerged from his research defied all evolutionary logic. The most lethal creatures in known space, the ones that made hardened warriors flee in terror, all shared a common origin point. A small blue planet in an unremarkable star system called Sol. Impossible. His research assistant Vex 7 clicked nervously as they reviewed the data. A single world cannot produce this level of biodiversity lethality. But the evidence was undeniable. The Terran feline that had escaped from a human transport ship and proceeded to hunt the native apex predators of Corian 5 to near extinction. The Earth octopus that had solved 16 different escape-proof containment systems in under an hour. The Homo sapiens that had somehow convinced 3 different warrior species to abandon their military campaigns through something they called conversation. Begin deep analysis of planetary conditions, Dr. Kethmore ordered. There must be environmental factors that explain this anomaly. What they discovered would rewrite galactic understanding of evolutionary pressure. Earth wasn't just a death world. It was a death world that had been trying to kill its inhabitants for 4 billion years and failing. Every extinction event, every climate catastrophe, every environmental challenge had only made Earth's species more adaptable, more resilient, more impossibly creative in their survival strategies. Look at this evolutionary timeline. Vex 7 transmitted, his mandibles clicking in distress. Mass extinction every 65 million cycles, and the surviving species become more complex, not less. It's evolutionary acceleration through catastrophe. The humans were the latest graduates of this impossible school. They had survived ice ages by creating fire, conquered diseases by weaponizing their own immune systems, and overcome food scarcity by domesticating other species to serve their needs. But the true horror was in the details. Analyze this creature classification, tardigrade. Dr. Kethmore instructed the computer. Microscopic Earth organism. The results made his breathing apparatus stutter. The tiny creature could survive in vacuum, withstand temperatures that would vaporize most starship hulls, and remain dormant for decades before returning to active life. It was virtually indestructible, and humans considered it unremarkable. Sir, Vex 7 reported shakily, I found something worse. Earth organisms called bacteria. They evolve resistance to chemical weapons in real time. Humans have been fighting a biological arms race with these creatures for their entire evolutionary history. The research team delved deeper into Earth's biological database, discovering horrors at every level. Sharks that had remained unchanged for 400 miles. Years because they achieved perfect killing efficiency. Viruses that could rewrite their own genetic code. Plants that produce toxins so potent they could kill creatures 1,000 times their size. And the humans? Dr. Kethmore asked, though he dreaded the answer. They coexist with all of it, sir. They keep the sharks as pets in artificial environments. They study the viruses to improve their medicine. They cultivate the poisonous plants as spices for food enhancement. The final revelation came when they analyzed human DNA itself. Unlike other species that evolved for specific environmental niches, humans had evolved for adaptability itself. Their genetic code contained dormant sequences that activated under stress, allowing rapid adaptation to threats their ancestors had never encountered. They're not just another species from a death world, Dr. Kethmore concluded in his final report. They're the ultimate product of the universe's most hostile evolutionary environment. Every creature on their planet is lethal because anything that wasn't lethal died out millions of years ago. The report continued with chilling implications. Humans represent what happens when a death world succeeds in creating the perfect survivor. They don't just adapt to hostile environments, they improve them. They don't just survive catastrophes, they learn from them. Recommendation: extreme caution. Do not assume human biological limitations based on standard death world parameters. Their entire evolutionary history suggests they become more dangerous when challenged, not less. Their planet has been trying to kill them for 4 billion years and has only succeeded in making them more creative about staying alive. The file was immediately classified Omega Black and distributed to every major military command in the galaxy with a simple warning. Earth exports the universe's deadliest creatures. The deadliest of all is the species that survived everything else their planet could produce. Dr. Kethmore's final